everybody, One of Wisdom here, 2:12 a.m. July 28, 2015. I'm here with Torch. Great timing, is it not? The end of July, start of August, the heart of summer, and we're gonna heat things up with some fire element upgrades. I was actually gonna do Kaboom, and I don't really want to reset him. I think I want to take his Cannonball Runner path. I don't have a second one as the other. I always thought he would have been like a good dark or legendary. Anyway, he's got an awesome hat too, the volcano hat. But I realized that his soul gem I did not have. I guess it's in chapter 18, which again I need to stream, but I was trying to wait on like the loyal viewers to be ready when I was, and they weren't. And so needless to say, I probably need to get on that. Defeat Chaos, and I guess more importantly on this front is get Kaboom Soul Gem. So we might do Torch and Trailblazer. Now Torch I have two of, and you should know the other one. It's Enchant. She's actually Enchanted Torch is level 11 and has like double the cash. Used her a lot in like the Chaos Doom challenges and stuff, but she's a custom paint and she is absolutely gorgeous. So Trailblazer is somebody I plan to buy a second one on. I'm just kind of like holding out for that like really cheap sale that I never seem to like come across for some reason. So we'll see how it goes. But Torch is someone that I honestly thought I had done her upgrades, but it's because I gave Enchanted Torch the base upgrades is all that I did. So I kind of got a feel for those. It has been a while though. Torch is reminiscent to me of kind of like Flame Slinger in that she's fairly agile fire element character. She's got a lot going. She's got some elements of Sprocket to her, especially with the background story and everything, but she looks pretty cool, and more importantly she's pretty impressive box stock. So primary attack is called the Blazing Bellows, and this is what it looks like. It's got pretty good range. Note she can spin 360, she can move forward and backward. It's going to do 74 to 111. When you get too close, I've noticed it's like, I guess, I don't know if it's the glitch or intended. Now it's actually working. So it's only sometimes, but 74 to 111, and I remember when I researched her earlier, I have this denoted in my spreadsheet, you can seemingly hold this thing forever. Generally, when I say forever, I like spend at least 2 minutes. And hey, and in terms of a Skylanders game, 2 minutes, that's practically forever. So 74 to 111 on the primary front. Secondary attack is the Flaming Horseshoe. That's what it looks like. Note it has pretty decent range. I didn't think we'd get anywhere near that guy. 100 to 150, of course, if you do the math. And basically just on impact, it's going to hit... Ooh, that was so close. This should hit him. Yeah, 100 to 150, so that's mid-range. Little, I'd say maybe higher end of the mid-range in terms of that. So what we will do now is check out her base upgrades. And for some reason, I don't remember how to do that, apparently. So now I do. All is right in the world. So we're going to begin here with Heating Up. Blazing Bellow attack shoots farther and does extra damage. Keep in mind, all my prices are reflective of 19 Wing Sapphires. So that's why the prices may differ from what you have. But should have enough to get her. I honestly, it's been so long, I can't remember the exact numbers, but I think I'm good. So 310 is what our price is, and again, they're going to shoot farther and do extra damage. So let's go ahead and accept that. Red Hot. That sounded like Chill, kind of. Ironically, ooh, you know what would be sweet PvP? Alright, I think I know who would win, but matchup number 1, Stealth Elf versus Sprocket. Okay, I've got my money on Stealth Elf. Matchup number 2, Chill versus Torch. Fire versus Ice. And then of course they go on the winner there to face Stealth Elf. I wonder if Torch, actually Chill is extremely underrated. I kind of feel like I could probably, I don't know, I hate to say, I always hate to bet against Stealth Elf, but I think Chill would actually be a good matchup there. I think Torch could put up a fight against Stealth Elf too. Anyway, I don't know, it's something to think about. Random things that pop in my head at 2:15 in the morning. So what we're going to do, we're going to check out the increased range. Obviously, picked up some decent distance there. Still Red Flame, and we're now doing 88 to, what would that be, 132? Yeah, So 88 to 132 there. Increase range, again, perpetual hold. You can still move. She's not any slower. You know, obviously she's slower when you do this than she is just free roaming, but still the ability to move at all is much appreciated, especially the 360 degrees. So,
Ready for another?
absolutely. So now this is, you kind of lose me with this one, but I guess it's cool. You know, it's probably hard to come up with new stuff all the time. So, Flaming Hair Whip, this will be her tertiary attack. Press Y to whip flaming hair around and knock back nearby enemies. Price is $4.34. If I was a partner channel that could use like copyrighted stuff, I would probably play some horrible like Teen Boppy song right now for this, but here it is. It's been a while since I've done it, so you just press Y. You can't hold it. For some reason, I remembered it like you were able to just like hold it just in a constant state of doing what I'm doing with my head that you can't see, which is just like spinning it in a circle. But damage, that was 60 on the critical. It's 40. So 40 to 60. Yes, you know, not too bad, I suppose. And there's a bonus horseshoe, because I hadn't played in a while. So up next is Pyro Pendant, and it is not that villain, but we'll see. Enemies with flaming horseshoes stuck to them take extra damage from fire. Okay, so $5.58 is the price. Let's go ahead and grab that. I can't remember if I can showcase this here or not. The good news is I have it in my spreadsheet from Enchanted Torch. Apparently not. The good news is, to save us time, I'm going to tell you what I learned months ago when I did this. So apparently, when I would get the flaming horseshoe on an enemy, the flamethrower, if you will, jumped from the upgraded heating up state of 88 to 132 up to 123 to 184. So basically like, what, 44-ish? Or not 44, that would be... Yeah. 80... No. 34-ish. So something like that, 34-ish. And then the hair whip, which you just saw doing 40 to 60. If there was an enemy with a horseshoe on it and then we whipped them. Oh, it just did it actually, 56. So 56 to 84. It's actually, okay, so now it's back to 40. That's interesting. So let's run over here to this guy that we know has not been hit with a horseshoe. I'm just going to hair whip him if Quigley would get out of our way. So 60 critical, 40 standard. Flamethrower, 88. If we could get a critical, it's 132. You know that. So now I'm going to actually throw a horseshoe. And let's see what the hair whip does. 56, so it is registering it as if that enemy did in fact have a flaming horseshoe on it. So there's 4, 5. We got about 5 hits and we had a little lag in there, so I think we could have gotten 6 for those of you wondering. Cyclops snail over there. Let's throw it again and showcase the flamethrower. There's our 123. Not sure why it's doing that. There we go. Sometimes you just have to like reset it when it doesn't like register. So it's back to 88, but you saw the 123, so you can trust me. I've been doing this for years, and you know, I'm the only one that does it. So test it if you want to, but you're just wasting your own time. Alright, yes we are. This is the final base upgrade, which means sadly this video is coming to an end, and that is a great time to remind you, if you don't like being left off on a cliff like this, what I do, I have the standalone video for the base upgrades, and then I take Torch A down path 1, Forged in Flames, and Torch B down path 2, Made of Metal. So all those will be in succession in the playlist. You can also take the links to my personal site or the Skylander Club Forum. I'll have all 3 videos stacked along with the much sought after, highly... just trying to think of some other way to amp that up. Yeah, my spreadsheet. You know, it'll have 3 videos in the spreadsheet, so you roll with that. Come up with your own catchy selling points. This is something I really like, especially with Enchanted Torch. Blue Flame. Hold X for a little longer and flames turn blue, doing extra damage and going through enemies. $7.44 is the price. We'll go ahead and buy this. Right now I'm thinking I'm going to take Enchanted down Forged in Flames, and then I will take regular Torch down Made of Metal, just because I think they like match the color coordinations. I'm assuming, I don't know, maybe they won't, but that's what I'm going to roll with. So we'll just assume it'll be right. Alright, so we were doing 88, which we're still doing, as you can see there. But now check this out. I'll stand over here. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. So basically 2 to 3 seconds, and we got blue flame. Now you're like, what do they do? 123 to 84. And if you're like, wait, didn't you just have that? That is correct. The regular heating up upgrade, 88 to 132, becomes this 123 to 184 when you have Pyro Pendant, which again is the flaming horseshoe on top of the enemy, which you can't see here, but it does register. So I know what you're thinking. Wait. So that would mean that this attack should do increased damage as the blue flame, correct? And that would be absolutely correct. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to chuck this horseshoe. And now we're doing 123 automatically, but now that we're blue flame, we're up to 172. Critical on that is going to be 258. Let's see if we can get one. We're back to regular now, so let's try it again. We may have had it, and I just didn't see it. 1, 2, there we go. Oh, come on, girl. Not really her fault. It's kind of more of like the game. Let's try this guy. You can, I mean, if we don't get it here, you'll just have to run with me. She's quite beastly in the game. It's just this isn't registering well. We're back to regular now. We'll do the snail. I'm not one to give up that easy. 258. There you go. That's why we do what we do. So the Pyro Pendant, and again, if we had like a, say, a really hardy enemy, or we're like in nightmare mode or something, you know, you got like a tough enemy, or you're just neglecting them and then you come back to them, as long as that flaming horseshoe is on them, then you can actually come in and take advantage of the Pyro Pendant, which is just increased damage. But that's something that we will have to try to remember to check out and see if it continues to apply increases down these two paths. But that said, that is Miss Torch with her base upgrades. I'm pretty impressed. I think she's a pretty hot lady. Hopefully you agree. And more importantly, hey, that's great timing here in the summer months, I have to say. So I think I'm probably going to take her down made of metal, and then my hope is that Forged in Flames, which kind of addresses, you know, the flamethrower, I'm hoping that the blue from stay and deal after 3 seconds, and then Enchanted Torch will look pretty cool doing all that stuff. So granted, Enchanted Torch looks the same as Torch, you know, in the game, but I use my imagination, and she looks just like my custom painted figure. So you can do the same thing. If you have not seen Enchanted Torch yet, be sure to check that out, my custom painted Skylanders. By the way, I've got a few more of those headed your way, so stay tuned for that. But that said, for myself and Torch, thanks so much for watching. Again, you can follow along on Twitch, because here very, very soon I'm going to try to coordinate the stars with like the regular viewers and see if I can't get that Chapter 18 cranked out, because we need to beat Chaos, and we also need Kaboom Soul Gym, by golly. So stay tuned for that. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, you can like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, personal website, oneofwisdom.com, and of course, you can also check out the Skylander Club Forum. If you like what you see there, sign up. I'd love to have you join us. And until next time, we will catch you back with more of Torch's upgrades.